What's up? This is Nak3d Eli, the mostly unclothed gamer, bringing you a legendary speedrun guide for Quarantine Zone. This mission is all about the ghost and then riding on a glitched gondola, so fairly easy as long as you know what to do. So here we go. We're going to get in the ghost, hop through the middle of that initial section. You don't have to fight any of the enemies. You're going to hold down the jump button, which is going to lift the nose of the ghost and allow you to make that jump. Sometimes you land it, sometimes you don't. Hop in, immediately go to the left of that warthog as he comes through. Sometimes ghosts spawn in here, so you might want to hug the left side there so you don't run into them spawning if you are slow after the warthog gets out. We're going to make a quick turn here. Again, hold down the jump button so that your nose lifts on those drops. I usually fumble, but usually land it holding down the jump button. Now here we're going to head straight up and then boost all the way forward. That's going to bring us on this path that will hit that launch right there. And then we're going to cruise right past this flood wraith. Notice the new artistic design since a flood is controlling it. And we're actually going to be able to scale that wall just like that. If you're having trouble in anniversary mode, then you can switch to classic mode to see the textures a little easier. Now there we're going to hit that wall so that we don't accidentally die to a drop timer. Sometimes if you go like really fast off that cliff, it just kills you. So that's why I like to hug the wall for safety. Not going for any records here, just showing you a super easy way to get through this. Now this way, this part is kind of difficult to always survive because that ledge that you drop off of is tilted. So I'm sure there's a way to perfect it, but I'm not the Quarantine Zone ghost driving expert. So here's just my makeshift noobish route that I'm showing you guys. Here we're gonna go to the left. Try not to stick around there too long because that big enforcer can kill you pretty easily. Now here we got to see the weird flipping mechanics of the ghost in this game, doing some cheerleader twirly twirls. And then I didn't know if you hang around here too long, then a bunch of enemies spawn. He flips my ghost again, so we're just gonna hop right back on, pretend that we never saw him. We get off here. This is a little trick. If you camo and then get into your ghost, then the game treats it as if you're still camouflaged and the enemies in the game can't see you. Now here, watch out for this little overhang there. You can get the ghost in this section, but I find it easier just to run. Normally I will not camo here. I'll actually usually wait for my camo, but I felt like I was in danger, so I activated it. Now here we hop on this ghost, which is always sitting there, and then we're going to drive through these two pillars to avoid that wraith. It looks very dangerous, but it is pretty safe. Now here we're going to, if you have your camo, try not to get out right next to that hog. I was a little close there. You don't want to touch the enemies because then it activates them, but we're going to use that camo glitch to get through them safely. That cave right there, you can stall and it will usually give you a checkpoint. And I mean, you're just going and then you just break right there. Right here, I thought I hit the camo, but I did not. You don't want to stay there too long or else the wraith can also blast you. So you want to be expedient getting into this room and try to avoid the boxes outside. They don't move much. They're more like rocks. Now, if you did all of that correctly, you are done with the mission. Congratulations. We have 5 minutes of us just riding on this gondola slash elevator slash whatever you want to call it, and it takes a very long time. So I'll show you how to get out of the map using it, or essentially to glitch your way through the entire gondola so you don't have to fight any flood or anything. This is a super old trick. You come up here, you just run straight forward, hold down forward, and you'll land above inside the gondola. Now I'll speed it up 1000% so you can see just how long this fight takes. The timer is going on the bottom right so you can see the seconds ticking away. I usually use this time to catch up with my stream, see what's going on, grab a snack, take a bathroom break from all the hardcore speedrunning. And so you can see the Phantom doing a little dance. Finally, we will make it up to this top level where we want to wait until this door is open. Okay, so as soon as I hear / see that door opening, I'm going to make a jump here. Now the gravity forces you to the right, so you want to be jumping to the left of these things. If you miss that jump, you can use a grenade, go around the right ramp and up on to the back, sort of where I'm aiming, and you can throw a plasma, jump as it's about to explode, and nade jump up to where I am right now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to wait for this leg that I'm looking at to rise. So notice that it's now up. So that allows me to jump over this glass pane, get to this edge here. You don't have to do this, by the way. You can just run to the left as soon as the gondola lands. But this is a little bit of a faster way for speedrunners. You jump there, plasma your way over, and then this will get us to the right entrance of this door right here. Now that looks kind of scary, and if you miss it, then you have to go all the way back to the last checkpoint, which is either at the top of the gondola where it's rising. If you notice that there's sort of 2 levels for it, or if you didn't hit that checkpoint, you go all the way back to the beginning. So if you don't want to risk those few seconds, just wait for the gondola to land, and you can run right out the front where I was looking originally. So that is how you do Quarantine Zone in about 8.5 minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time on the Fierce Gravemind.